What's going on, everybody? Oxydize bringing you a tier 8 with tier 5. Yo, where have they been? Well, I'm here to tell you your 22-inch Python wrangling father-in-law has been a lot of corrupted dungeon stuff, and I think it's time, since corrupted dungeons are officially not the new thing. They're good, they're great, they're not going anywhere from the channel, but we're bringing back tier 8 with tier 5 every once in a while, and I want to do all of the Avalonian weapons. So today we are doing the Bridled Fury, Deadly Swipe, Chain Slash, and going into the very easy, very toit, merciless finish. Pretty much full stacks of Assassin Slash at 876 damage, and you get thrown back a little bit. The throwback's more of a PvP thing, but the damage is actually insane with this thing, so I'm excited to try it out. And it's an AoE as well, which is really, really cool. Guardian Helmet for the sustain, Stalker Jacket for some more AoE, Scholar Sandals for the energy, Dangle Mouth Brother, and then we also got some Poison Potions and Thetford Cape. Okay, let me go ahead and eat the Dangle Mouth and get the show on the road. So, a lot of new faces in the channel here. So let me explain real quick what tier 8 with tier 5 is, and just because you haven't seen the videos that I did back before I started doing a lot more corrupted dungeon stuff. Essentially, I show you a build that's only tier 5 or lower. I mean, come on. The only reason it's not 4.1 is because I already had a tier 4, and I show you the average item power, so 934, and this is a tier 8 dungeon based on what the mob is there. And I show you, sometimes the builds are great, sometimes they're trash, but it gives newer players a way to experiment for themselves. You know what I mean? Now the Bridled Fury is a little bit on the more rich-blooded side, so it might not be for you if you are worried about that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and try this out. Yo, are you seeing the damage though? That's actually insane how much damage we're doing right now. Like I feel confident that we're gonna just blow through this today, and we're already getting some pretty good drops there. Dude, how are you? Usually, with my corrupted dungeon stuff, I don't really get to have this more intimate, that's probably not the word, more personal talk, because it's a little bit more fast paced. So now we get to kind of just relax a little bit, talk about just pretty much anything. And today I wanted to kind of go over what is what's your favorite kind of like smell, you know what I mean? Like you might be thinking, well, candle or like food, etc., etc. I gotta tell you, man, something about like a Taco Bell, like being on the outside or like walking next to a Taco Bell, just smells fantastic because of whatever ingredients they use, or just it's got to be the freshest, right? Because it smells so dang delicious. Instinctively, I'm like, my body's like, you gotta have this or you will possibly die. So that's good. But when it comes to like candles though, let me tell you, eucalyptus smashes, brother. It absolutely slaps, like something different. I don't know, and I'm not one of those like superstitious guys per se. It's not really even superstition, but apparently like eucalyptus is pretty good for stress relieving. Boy, when I'm in school, when I'm going through finals, let me tell you, I burn an entire eucalyptus candle. Also, it's very hot in my room right now. I'm going to go turn on the fan. You might be thinking, oh, I wonder, he's gonna turn on the fan. I wonder if he's gonna edit that out. I'm not going to. You know why? Because it's who I am. It's fun that way. All right. Okay. So how are things going? Honestly, this build's kicking some major ass. I mean, look at the damage. I don't really think the 8 meter throwback's really necessary. It's just kind of part of it. You know what I mean? So which is fine. I mean, no biggie. I will say, since the new patch, daggers daggers aren't in a bad place by no means. They're not in a great place anymore, just because the energy of Deadly Swipe has gone down, or has increased. So it's a little bit of a nerf there, and I think it's affecting PvE as well. Not a ton, to the point where you got to be like, oh, it's unplayable. I don't think so. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I think I'm having a good time. I'm having a blast being back at it, man. So yeah, this is going really well. I want to give the Kingmaker and the Realm Breaker, which is the sword and the Avalonian sword and the Avalonian axe, a shot as well. But let me tell you, man, the Avalonian weapons, They're pretty expensive. I didn't know how expensive they were gonna be right out the bat. I didn't know if they were gonna be a James Avery or a K Jewelers type of expensive. And right now they're sitting Versace. I don't know. I don't really know much about jewelry. It's. I mean, I guess I don't really have to be because it's not something I'm interested in. But I mean, one of these days I probably have to be. I would imagine. What was killing me? I'm not really too sure what was actually killing me. I felt like I was just slowly dying from awesomeness. I'm not really too sure. Like, was I bleeding? Like, they weren't doing that much damage to me, so I thought. They were just kind of like, they're like little mosquitoes. One's not gonna hurt you. Multiple though, you might end up getting the West Nile, and you gotta be careful. All right, so where are we at here? We haven't ran into any bosses yet. I feel like somebody's watching me. And I'm on TV. I feel like it's going pretty fast though so far. I mean, we'll definitely know how good this goes when we get to the first boss here. But yeah, I'm glad to have all the new faces. Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is kind of where it all started. Tier 8 with Tier 5. It's kind of what people know me for. I mean, a few guides. So some of the guides I've done have been pretty good, but Tier 8 with Tier 5 has been a long-running series on the old channel. It's kind of like the greatest hits. You know what I mean? Like MTV Cribs greatest hits. It's kind of what you're looking at right now. Some may argue, but they're wrong. It's just gonna be a pretty short dungeon. What is this? Only 6 minutes in. Yeah, we're probably gonna knock out 2 dungeons in because it's only gonna be like a 10-minute dungeon. That's not a great way to bring it back, man. This is more of like an Eminem comeback, less of a Britney Spears comeback. What does that mean? I'm not really too sure. I never really followed pop culture to a T like that. Just something I don't do personally. All right, let's see if we can knock this out here. But yeah, man, I've in corrupted dungeons, I've been wearing it out. I've been road to 100K is what I'm calling it. I haven't got the 100K yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there, boys. We're really getting there. And a lot of I've had a couple of comments that are like, "Hey, dude, you're pretty trash at this game." I kind of thought that was like the joke. You know what I mean? Like it's like yeah, obviously, when it comes to PvP, I'm not that good. I thought that was kind of the the charm that one Oxydize has to another. You know what I mean? But I always just find it funny when I'm like, yeah, no shit, brother. If I was good, I'd probably be doing a lot better, I mean, I'm not complaining by no means, it's still paying the my protein bill, Can we get this kill right here before we go down? We can. Also, I gotta say, I haven't been doing a ton of Black Zone dungeons. One, because I did get ganked prior to recording this video, and I was pretty mauling. I was mauling pretty hard when that happened. I of course professionally, I shook it off, and oh no, that was BS. I accidentally stood. I accidentally stood right when he was about to do his big finisher move there. I want to see if we can just like not one shot, but like one round it here. I feel like we can. Only if you believe hard enough though. I also brought poison just to make it even easier because I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. I'm not sure how that song goes. My girlfriend listens to that more. Not really me. I'm just kind of bystander in that situation. Yeah, that was pretty good. Man, we are like wearing it out right now. It feels really, I'm really liking the Bridled Fury. I haven't played with these in PvP. I probably will soon, but a tier 5 of these is like, it was like 400K at Arthur's Rest. So they're a little expensive, like I was saying earlier. Are you seeing the damage though? I can see why they're expensive. I haven't done any Hellgates in a while too. Are these like, are these pretty good in Hellgates at all? Okay, baby. Okay. Give a little bit of drum roll. First blue chest of tier 8 with tier 5. It's gonna be glorious. I'm already feeling pretty good.
Nope. Bruh.
Come on. All right, well, let's get one more in. I'll meet you at the next tier 8 dungeon, baby. Well, hilariously enough, there was one like literally a hop, skip, and a jump away. So we're already back into it. It's another heretic one. I would love to see a gold chest on the first video back. Wouldn't that be pretty nuts? Oh, but you know, now that I said, people are like, oh, he definitely just kind of kept doing dungeons until he found a golden chest. You know how hard it is to find a golden chest in this game? It's pretty difficult. Okay, it's harder than trying to find your nuts after a night in the cold. You know what I mean? In the Antarctic. You know what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. I want to talk about a few other things as well. There's new games coming out, like so New World. We tried New World on stream. I gave my opinion on that. If you want to know my opinion, it sucked. I don't think it's a very good game. I know it's still in like alpha, so they could potentially work on it and get it to a good spot, but other than the graphics, that game is not fun. Genuinely did not have a good time playing that game. And like and I'm a soft critic. I am a flaccid critic, let me tell you. So for me to say that, I'm like, yeah, it just wasn't up to par for my standards, and I got some low standards for games. I play Albion, jeez. Just kidding. Love you, Sandbox. Great game. Following that, Core Punk. I did a video over Core Punk. If you don't know what Core Punk is, it's basically an MMORPG. It looks, it kind of has a similar look to Albion, but it seems to be going. It's going to play a little bit differently. It has like open world PvP. You know, there's more of a class system though, not really just based on armor and weapons. I'm excited to try it. I think it looks really fun, and I think it's going to be a good time. I would love to try that one out. So those are like the new games. Oh, Ashes of Creations on my radar as well, but I think we're quite a bit of ways until we run into Ashes of Creations anytime soon. Which is fun. You know, if it's a good game, it's gonna be worth the wait. It's kind of like good tacos, you know. Sometimes like if you go to a good taco place, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get your taco out, but let me tell you, those tacos, back to the smell thing, are gonna smell just fucking phenomenal, let me tell you. But I want to talk about, I've been playing RuneScape here lately. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen the vids. You know, no surprise there. Old RuneScape. RuneScape is one of those games I played when I was a kid. So bringing it back and making videos over it, the videos aren't doing like as good as Albion because it's, you know, it's off-brand. Big quotations, big smell my own farts there, off-brand. So they're not doing as well, but they're doing like good enough for me to be excited about it. So it's really cool to see, you know, to be able to play like a childhood game. You know, it's pretty cool. And secondarily, also, I've never done Iron Man before on that game, so Iron Man's kind of neat. Iron Man, essentially, you can't trade with anybody. You have to create everything, you have to make everything, you have to do all the quests without, you know, help or anything like that. So it's super fun. I'm also slowly, extremely slowly getting into EVE Online, and I posted like a community post that just said EVE Online. I wanted to gauge some reactions. I wanted to see what people thought about it. Would it be fun? Would it be cool to do some vids over it? I don't really know. And I don't know what kind of videos I would do over them per se. So that's gonna be a fun experiment for all of us, I think. Oh, dude, that was pretty solid. Okay. What we're gonna want to do is run around here. Wow. You know what we're gonna do actually? Is we're gonna reset. You wanna reset? Okay, that's the wrong way to reset. We're gonna go down. Okay, so we gotta take down the three musketeers over here. I don't know what they're doing just on the sidelines. Oh no, my friend's getting hurt. Let me jump in and outnumber this guy. But yeah, you know, and I've seen comments, I talked about it on stream, EVE Online, apparently people like it. Some people find it boring as hell, and I don't know where I sit yet. I know that there's just a lot of things going on, and it's a little overwhelming at first, at least to look at it. You're telling me he's not dead? That's fine. You know what? I'm mad, but this is a little bit of a cluster F. You know what I mean? Cluster freak show. Cluster fudge. This is what that is. That's insane. But you know, I haven't really done anything other than mine a little bit in that game, and I want to get into combat. I don't know if there's like PvE or anything like that. I just know it has similar elements to Albion because it's kind of like a sandbox space MMO, sort of. I don't know how else to put it. It's kind of along those lines. LOL. Okay, so we're gonna take out this guy here. I want them all. Yeah, we went down there a couple times. I don't know. I think it's a little unfair what happened there. Just saying. Yeah, I'll say it. I ain't afraid. At me. See how much damage you do with our E here. I don't want to waste my poison just in case we run into a situation where the poison might be more useful. We are getting hit pretty good though. I gotta be honest with you. I'm surprised we're not doing very well against this boss. Oh, we're out of energy. Oh, joy. Oh, good. Out of energy. Oh, boo, dude. Boo. I don't want to use my poison potion, though. I feel like I don't have to. But this dude, this guy is actually kind of putting a whooping on me. A little bit nerve-wracking. But, you know what we do? Crack our fingers, get back in there. Okay. Okay, so we do this. What we're gonna have to do is pop. I mean, honestly, this kind of works too. Go ahead and get that in there. Yo, did I just dodge his attack? If that's true, that's huge. I don't know if I just did or not. It seems like I just dodged his actual attack there, so that's pretty good. So I can use the E to dodge his big strike there. That one right there, but I'm kind of out of energy, which is a little bit annoying. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna run away. We're gonna see if he tries to do his thing. Come on! Oh, yes! Oh! Oh, dude, that's a hard fight. Yo, from a green chest. That's not bad, brother. Got a nice satchel. 205k in the old inventory. Can't be too upset about that. I'm a little out of practice, I feel like. I really do feel like they're not really an art. Call this an art. It's really like smelling your own farts, then giving yourself an old jerking, calling this an art. But there is a little bit of a technique. You know, that's because that's a better word to use. There's a bit of a technique to tier 8 with tier 5. You wouldn't understand, okay? Be in my shoes. It's tough. Some of you might be wondering how grad school's going. Grad school's going fine. Honestly, if I'm being real with you, and for the ones who don't know, I'm going to grad school to get my degree in chemistry. Yes, quite. Yes. Snort. Get my degree in chemistry. It's going well. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. You know what I mean? You know, it's weird because like I spend more time playing video games and jerking off than I do being in the lab. I mean, I go to class. We even had a test today, so like, it's not like I'm not doing my work per se. It's just more of like I was expecting it to be a little bit more difficult, you know, and it's just really not. which is good. That means I came in prepared. I think, possibly. I'm not too sure. I kind of want to skip some of these guys. I feel like we can just skip this little four-man pack right there. This is another floor. Oh, another floor anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna go to another floor here. It's just don't worry about all this junk. Also almost at the big 3K mark on YouTube. That's pretty nuts. I never thought in my life I'd be there. But it's kind of weird, right? Because let me tell you a little bit about being famous. In the beginning, it's nerve-wracking. Like, oh man, this is crazy. All these eyes are on me. Oh, it's so nervous. What if I mess up? But like, now I don't really have that anymore. It's gonna sound so weird. It's gonna sound pretty conceited actually, which is fine. You know me. I'm an ego whore. Is what I have to call myself. So the other day I got raided by Flaccid Baron. You might know him. It's like one of the bigger, like either one of the bigger or the biggest Albion online streamers / YouTubers. So along the lines, great guy, fun, cool dude. He raided me. It was like almost like a 300 person raid. Now, in like 6 months ago, I would have been like, oh my god, oh my god, thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh, what an opportunity. Like, that would have been me 6 months ago. But, like, I guess I've just gotten more used to it. And I'm like, all right, hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Corrupted Dungeons. I'm not very good, so don't expect great gameplay. However, I got some massive arms, and sometimes I say a funny joke or two. So we can all have a good time doing that. and then, you know, we had a lot of fun. A lot of people had some low W's and stuff like that. But, like, it's interesting how, like, how progress works, right? Because I don't know, on your side, like, wow, you own the camera loves you basically. But you know, there was a point in time where, like, the camera didn't love me, you know what I mean? It was being shy. It was friend zoning me. But I had to get in there, you know, force my way a little bit, not to make it sound really weird, just a little weird. I'm not regretting doing a second dungeon here, but it is taking a little bit longer than expected. Well, that's a little unfortunate, having to still fight both of them. There we go. Oh, cool. Great. Good stuff. We're going D there. I still think we're going to get the win against this guy. Let's see. Might be a little bit tougher if we're not careful. I'm always careful. That's my secret cap. Oh, that one's going to hurt a little bit. You know what we're going to do? We're going to F out of there. Which sounds a lot dirtier than what's really happening. What's really happening, F as in my F ability, which is my Scholar Sandals. Oh. Okay, I'm not really liking what he had going on there. I'm not saying he cheated. But there was, like, nowhere to go right there. And I was at half health, but wasn't at half health. It would have been a lot easier. Why didn't you reset? Because I'm not a bitch. Only bitches reset. Okay, just saying. Just gonna throw that out into the ether. But Oxy, I reset. Well, you know, figure it out, boy or girl. I don't know why I said boy there. Honestly, like, that came out weird. That was not a satisfying sound to make coming out of my mouth, which is really weird. See, he's doing it again. He's cheating. Okay, go ahead and match all this stuff. Yeah, if you haven't been following along on the Corrupted Dungeons, the Fire Staff has been kind of like making a little bit of waves nowadays due to the firewall ability. It's so annoying, dude. This is a super annoying fight, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I hate this. I actually hate this. There we go. All right, cool. Go ahead and that wasn't worth it. At least we got, like, a yellow satchel the last time from the last one. That one we got literally jack shit. Okay, we're gonna skip all these guys. No, we probably shouldn't, right? These guys are easy to kill. And, like, it's gonna come back and haunt me if I don't end up getting these guys. It's a little, I don't know if they made the miners harder or what, but it's a little bit weak on the autos. The auto attacks on this is just not that great. Overall, you know, as we're probably coming to a little bit to the end of this this dungeon here, what are my overall thoughts on the build as a whole? Didn't really mean to do that, but here we are. I think it's fine. Some things I probably would have changed is I think I need more sustain on this. So instead of Stalker Jacket, I'd probably rather do Hellion Jacket. And instead of Guardian Helmet, I would have done Spectre Hood. So you get double Hellion Jacket action. I think that would have been a little bit better. So, Oxy, tell me, why didn't you do that? A couple reasons. Well, there's only one reason. I got ganked. The build was made, but I got ganked. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to spend another 1 million. Yeah, 1 million silver on making this build again. But this is stupid. So instead, I was like, you know what I could do is do this build, make it, you know, and be like, yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. It works, but there is a better build out there. So Hellion Jacket Spectre would probably be way better. Just an FYI. All right, I think we should be able to still do this pretty well. Yeah, this is easy. You could even, like, I don't know, you could also do like Spectre Jacket like this, and then also do Spectre Hood, or no, Stalker Jacket, Spectre Hood. Or dude, even if you want to spend the money, instead of Stalker Jacket, this build, instead of Stalker Jacket, do a Spectre Jacket. Spectre Jacket, if you don't know, does the same thing as Stalker Jacket, but it does more damage per second, but it also does a little bit of damage to you as well. So it's a little bit more spicy, but I think it's worth it. I think most people say it's like worth it as long as you have the sustain. Come on, don't do me dirty. You're kind of doing me dirty right now. Nah, didn't do me dirty. Okay, so we already use a poison. It's a very easy boss fight, and big poggers on the purple chest though. Yo, we'll take that all day, every day. I am gonna wait till we get the full energy though, because it's a long fight, to say the least. In fact, does it have to be assassin sprints? No, Sunder Armor. How about we go single target Sunder Armor, just to see how fast we can take this guy out. Also, honestly, Chain Slash is probably fine, so let's go ahead and get in there. Okay, honestly, doing pretty good right now. E, because we have full stacks, and get back in there. Just keep knocking. Oh, dude, poison potion, of course. Hey, dude, I would say doing pretty solid here. So watch out for that. Energy really hasn't been an issue so far. So far, so good. I honestly think you could do pretty well with Bridled Fury. That's a pretty good, like, honestly, I think that's the most useful part of the E that we've done so far. So that was pretty legit. I like that a lot. Go ahead and get out of there. The other purple chest boss on Heretic's a lot harder, by the way. I think we would have struggled with the other purple boss. I think we would have won still because we had poison potions, but it would have been tricky. All right, get out of there. But yeah, I'm not worried about losing here by no means. Go ahead and grab the easy W. GG's. Big purple. It could be anything. It could be anything. What do you think it's gonna be? 1 mil? 2 mil?
Bruh.
Whoa! 123k. I think that green chest earlier was like 200k. But I digress. Let me know what you think of the build, guys. I'm out of here. Oxydize, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. It's free. It's easy. No biggie. Just do it, dude. Anyways, I'm out of here. Hope you have a good one. Let me know what you think of the build of Bridled Fury. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought we did some pretty good work over here. I've got to be honest with you. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit lower on the sustain end, but overall the damage was pretty good. I'm out of here, guys. See y'all later.